He is using every lane possible and over 100 miles an hour. And thank you to everyone who is joining us online. Emiliano Marino and News Chopper 4 Alpha, along with my pilot, Saro Garabetian, following a fast-moving pursuit here on the northbound 405 through Costa Mesa. We first picked up this chase near John Wayne Airport at the 405 in Jamboree and are now at the 405 at Harbor. The CHP is in pursuit of this dark-colored vehicle. You can see that the bumper is barely hanging off there. But at this point, it's unclear how that happened, and it's also unclear what this person is wanted for. A pursuit that we first heard about through the Garden Grove area. Gil Davis, who you normally hear in News Chopper 4 Bravo, actually tipped us off to this pursuit coming on the 22 eastbound. The driver then got onto the 55, then the 5, then the 133, and eventually the 405 where we picked it up. You can see though, this is so fast. And literally, the 85 is the slowest we've seen him go. We've heard him go as fast as 125 miles an hour in his effort to avoid police. And we also understand that there are 2 people in the vehicle. But again, at this point, it is unclear what the original was as the California Highway Patrol continues to pursue this vehicle here on the northbound 405. And now he's moving into the Westminster area of the California Highway Patrol. So I was just tuning in my scanner there so that we can continue to hear this on the scanner while this pursuit continues here on the northbound 405. The San Diego freeway, you can see that he is using every lane possible in an effort to get away. Traffic through the area, though, is moderate. There isn't any construction in this particular area, but there may be something up ahead. I do see a little bit of slowing where you merge with the 22 freeway in the West Garden Grove area. So we'll see what he does once he hits some of that slower traffic coming up. Thank you, Saro. Saro was also pointing it out to me there. I do see that back up there coming away from the 22 on the 405. So we will see what he does when he approaches that traffic. But for now, there is nothing stopping this person. Over 100 miles an hour here on the northbound 405 freeway coming through Westminster. Stolen is the want. Thank you, Saro. So my pilot, Saro Garabetian, is in communication with the helicopter pilot in the police helicopter, and we understand that this is coming back as a stolen vehicle. So we originally weren't sure what the want was. We now know that it is a possible stolen vehicle with at least 2 people inside. That again, per scanner traffic. And you see the damage, though, to the car. It's unclear when that happened. While we were listening to the pursuit, we didn't hear about any collisions, but we believe that that did in fact happen during the pursuit, considering how quickly this person was traveling, not only on the freeway, but also on surface streets. We did hear him get off in the Santa Ana area. He had exited at McFadden and may be exiting again here, exiting off of the 405 freeway. Let's see what way he goes here. This is going to be the Westminster area. This is going to be Westminster Boulevard coming through an intersection there. And he may be getting right back on the freeway. Yeah, it looks like he's getting back on 405 North, but there's going to be a little bit of traffic. Let's see what he does. He's going to try to squeeze right by that car. Nope, that driver not letting him through. So now he's going to have to wait his turn to merge here back onto the northbound 405 freeway. Again, with that bumper barely holding on there in what is believed to be a stolen car. Thank you, Saro. Copy, thank you. The next freeway coming up will be the 22, Sarah. The pursuit continues here on the northbound 405 freeway. I was just communicating with my pilot there. Next freeway coming up will be the 22. And then if he continues on the 405, he'll have the option of the 605. Or he could continue just on the 405. That'll take him into the Long Beach area. He really has slowed down, though, compared to how quickly he was driving before. Now dropping to less than 60 miles an hour. We haven't seen speeds that slow. The slowest we had seen was 85, so that's a significant difference. It's unclear, though, what led him to slow down as much as he has, because he still knows he's being pursued. So it's not a situation where they're in surveillance mode and he thinks he might not be pursued anymore. But no, he knows he's still being followed. The California Highway Patrol close behind with 3 units behind him, as well as the police helicopter overhead. Coming up to Seal Beach 405 and Seal Beach Boulevard. Now, once again, thank you for joining us from News Chopper 4 Alpha. We are the only news helicopter over this pursuit. We were actually heading to another pursuit in the Ontario area when this one broke out, and that one ended, and from there we deviated to this one here in the Orange County area, slowing down significantly here on the 405 freeway. Nearest exit will be Seal Beach. He already passed the 22. Next freeway coming up will be the 605, and I should correct myself. He passed the eastbound 22, but there's still an option to get on the westbound 22, which will become 7th Street. So he does have that option if he continues. But it looks like he may be slowing down here. This may be coming to an end. They do believe he's going to come to a stop here, and sure enough, very slowly, but it looks like he may be coming to a stop here, 405 at Seal Beach. I'll take a quick look inside while I can. I do believe I see 2 people in there, which is what we had originally heard. Now I'm going to widen out just a touch because these can be some of the most intense moments in the pursuit, because you never know what is going to happen when the driver comes out of the vehicle. So I'll keep it a little wide till we see that he is complying, and I do feel comfortable now. I did see him throw the keys out and is now sidestepping away from the vehicle, following the orders of the California Highway Patrol. They are telling him to walk back towards the sound of their voice. At one point, they will have him raise up his shirt. That point is coming up right now, it appears. They will need to look at his waistband to make sure that there's nothing on him that could potentially hurt them when they attempt to take the person into custody. Let me throw on my other doubler here. I think we'll be able to see things a little bit better. Made a full 360 there so they could take a good look at his waistband. And now he will walk back towards the officers, at which point he will be taken into custody, and then the focus will turn to the passenger or passengers in the vehicle. Again, this came back as a stolen car, so they will be arresting the driver, and they will typically also arrest anybody else in the vehicle and later figure out what their involvement was in all of it, whether or not they were knowledgeable about the fact that the car was in fact stolen before they got in. You see the police canine there waiting just in case his services are necessary, but at this point it looks like that will not be the case. The driver is complying. And again, the focus will now turn towards the passenger. We heard that there was at least one, but there's always a possibility that there could be more. I do see one set of hands there. passenger door opening. And the passenger is also complying. We will see the same process as with the driver. They will ask the passenger to show them his waistband. And once they feel comfortable, they will have him retreat towards them, and he will also be taken into custody. Once that happens, then a team of officers will approach the vehicle and figure out whether anybody else is inside. They will even check the trunk, just in case somebody is hiding in the trunk area of the vehicle. Passenger now in custody. And now we will see that team of officers approach the vehicle and do one last final check to make sure nobody else is inside. They'll pop the trunk, make sure no one snuck in back there. And I just saw them make the number 4 with their fingers. That stands for code 4, which means everybody is in custody. I had not. I wonder if that's related to the pursuit we were going through earlier. It wouldn't be far from there. Okay, we got it. Can we head towards Pomona, Sarah?